Okay, there, now. Okay, sorry about that. I had my microphone muted. Microphone audio and gameplay are being broadcast. Yay! So, the broadcast has actually started now. I'm warping to my settlement, hoping for another citizen. After 5 minutes, you can actually hear what I'm doing, hear what I think I'm doing anyway. 6 minutes. Wait for my desk to spawn in. There it is. Greet the stranger, unknown outcome, settlement debt, heed the warning. Underling Tober asks if we hear the song that has led them here. Consumed the whispered eggs. Oh, you get messages in your head if you consume whispering eggs? Oh, I never knew that. Our creation was a warning. They ask only for a bauble in return for the trouble. As 7,813 money unit bauble. Uh-huh. Unknown outcome if we give them the money. Nothing happens if we dismiss them. Let's see what happens. Blessed the deep, happiness improved. Settlement debt increased, of course. And that's it. Happiness improved. And it's still 100%. Still 97 citizens. I'm wondering if I get 100 citizens, will it get promoted to a S class? I haven't heard that anybody's figured that out yet. Sentinel alert level 12. I just had a fight earlier today with the sentinels here. Okay. That's all I can do for now. I'll return to the space anomaly. Have a little nap, go get a drink of water, or go to the bathroom. We'll be here, probably still warping when you get back. Okay. So, now, have I picked up, or you got my nanites for today? How's the percentage doing on the, up to 84% on the latest decal? Looks just like the last decals. 1, 2, 3, 4 worms, 5 worms. Huh. Okay, you got any nanites for me? Roam the boundaries. Sheriffs, sure. Give data? Data's free. Flora? And know all about the dangerous plants that I've killed? Nanites, that's what I came for. 565. Alright. Now, is there anything there of interest? I don't think so. Nor here. I need to check my freighter, just as a thing to do. Every time I log on, I check my freighter. Big old planet right in front of us. That's the usual story when you come out of the space stations and the space anomalies. My capital ship is right there by the station. It doesn't say how far away it is. That's weird. I don't know how long this warp will, or this pulse drive will, in pulse space. Ooh, we got a trader. Alien channel. Friend has unit. Wants unit. But yeah, one more sale. I buy a new ship. Even before I speak, the pilot prepared their cargo manifest. Examine. Drop pod. Crit gold. Don't want any of that. I can sell. Bones. Bones. Sell gamma root. Sell bones. Sell optical solvent. Lots of bones. I collected some bones on a Quicksilver mission here earlier today. There's some more bones at the bottom here, I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Starship. Oh, it won't. He won't buy from the freighter, even though it's right behind him there. That's where I was headed. Okay. Where is it? No, it's not down there. Yeah, it is down there. Yeah, freighter. Still won't tell me how far away it is. Mary Lizzie, how you doing? Chill with cat. Sheltering. So, you watching the old cartoons with your cat? Let's see. Hard to figure out sometimes what upside down, inside out the freighter you arrive at. Where's the entrance? Those are YouTube chat emotes. Oh, yeah. Sony doesn't translate all of them properly for us. Also, PlayStation people can watch this without getting counted in the little up there, just at the top of the chat. It says one person watching, 2 comments so far. They don't get counted there. Sony intercepts my upload before it gets to YouTube, I think, and splits it off for people to watch on PlayStation. And YouTube, they don't see YouTube ads or anything then, right? because I'm just using the built-in streaming capability on the PS4. It goes through Sony and then through YouTube. That's partly why there's such a lag on this, I think, is because it goes through an extra server there. So, we got this goes to the high capacity. Salvage data, I just grind it up. And I've got stuff to, cycle, that's what I wanted to do there. Not feeling good last few days. Why no streams? Just need something to watch to take my mind off my icky. Your tummy is bothering you? Oh, that's too bad. I'll see what I can do to take your mind off it, but that's about all I could offer, I'm afraid. Of course. Let's see. Uranium. Corvex coating. And a cyclotron. Don't need any of that. So, well, I could sell it here, can't I? Yeah. Sell freighter Corvex casing. Uranium. Oh, I can't sell the cyclotron though. I gotta go to a regular space station for that. Well, it'll have to do. Let's put it down here so it's out of the way, because I think there might be some missions come back. I'm not sure. Not that one. He's got... Oh, that is that one. Okay. I thought it said... yeah, it said debrief, which is come in. Okay, so we got loot. This one? Yeah, it's in too then. But now I'm full. So, exosuit high capacity. Lots of pearls in that trip and some nitrogen salt. I could use that perhaps. Here. Filled that up. Okay, that's all I needed. So put the rest in exosuit high capacity. This one too. Exosuit high capacity. Now, is that enough room for you? There we go. We got units, more pearls, units, nothing from that stop, units, Geknip, Corvex casing, units, Grantine, magnetized ferrite, units, Grantine again, iridesite, units, and so some of this I try to save, but I got a full stack of iridesite already. I need about 5 grand. Oh no, not Grantine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could use them then. Okay. This is nothing. And put that with the pearls. Put that with the pearls, put that with the pearls, and we'll sell that with the pearls, and go to the next station. I've got a lot of them out right now, so this might take a little while. We'll just zip through them. Magna Gold, yeah, I can use some of those. Superconductor, can use some of those. Pyrite grease is just to sell. Okay, that is full. And that's full. So, this one. These are all single supply ships that I send out. They use the least amount of fuel of any of the ships. So I send out supply ships by themselves. They're all S-class promoted with experience. So they don't use much fuel. A lot of them, if it's less than 2,500 light years, they can go out without any fuel. So, Magna Gold, is that full yet? Yeah. Here to site, I think I got, yeah. This I've got some room for. That goes to the Starship. That goes there. Oh, that's full. Okay, let's go to this terminal and sell some of this. Get up to sell. 34 pearls to sell. Just from those 3 or 4 freighters, frigates, fake well tubers, whittled metalworking drill. That doesn't seem like it'd work. Viking effigy, crate of contaminated gems. Oh, wash them off. That's silly. Nitrogen salt, Judge Dallas, Jug Dallas, Poland. What does it say about 495 years old? Common plant suffering from a relatively uncommon mutation. Spores of this size are not normal. It's still delicate, though, delicate flora. Maybe the spores are smaller than normal. Delicate, and the normal ones are big and gross. Here to site Broad Beach cutting. Yeah, we had some of this the other day. We're trying to figure out if beech trees are spelt B-E-E-C-H or B-E-A-C-H. So that would be a tree cutting, we're thinking. Plants, the same description on that. Unrefined pyrite grease. Pyrite in your grease would make it abrasive. Not good at all, especially if it's unrefined. Yeah, beech is a type of tree. With it's spelled B-E-E-C-H then? Okay. So, yeah, they're some sort of oversized beech tree seeds or something. Pyrite would be very abrasive in your grease. It would kind of ruin your grease. So I don't think this should be worth anything. That we'll take 43,000 units for it anyway. Corvex casing. I've got a stack of those tucked away somewhere, so we don't need to keep that one. Starship. I think I keep all this stuff. Freighter. So sell the gold, the indium, or as Moose says, the idiom. Holographic magnetized ferrite. Just sell that. Iridesite. I've got another stack of it somewhere too. So we got that one. We got that one. We get this one now. Oh no, he's not back yet. He's be another 9 hours and minutes. And this one will be not in yet. He's 8 hours and 32 minutes. I think there might be one or two more that are back. Yeah, this one's back. We got geodesite units, short trip. Mainly just geodesite though. Debrief this guy. See, 50 and 54 light years. They didn't use any fuel. That was like a free trip for them. The supply ships are really good on fuel. Units, Giknip. Units, magnetized ferrite, and units. Okay. And one more. Yeah. I had all my command rooms occupied there today. Doesn't happen very often, but I've got 9 rooms and occasionally fill them all up. Never really needed 10. Oh, that was a really short one. 972 light years. So, anything we want to keep? I don't think so. So we got a stack of these that's full here. Let's take some of them out too. So some of this. Dispose of it as well. Keep those. I can put these in with those, I think. Maybe try and use these up here. Yeah. So geodesite, Giknip. Fall asleep if meds kick in. Oh, well, that should be good then, right? You can sleep through the tummy ache. Magnetized ferrite. I want to sell. There was something else I thought I saw. No. Oh yeah, silicate powder. I don't need that. Would be lovely. There you go. Okay, I'll try not to wake you up, but I can't guarantee anything. You're on headphones or speakers? Let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to use that anomaly detector. See what I can find. Three of them. So just go pulsing through this star system till something pops up. Oh, a big neuron or a virus. Stellar intelligence. Is he trying to talk to me? Yeah, he is. Looks like computer program code. iPad speakers. Lalo Kitty is more likely to wake me up if she keeps being fidgety. Yeah, she just has to extend her claws a little bit to wake you up, right? Stimulus anomaly, depolarize, impulse remove, synapse, record, or record, repolarize, rest. Uh-huh. Can I back up? No, I just have to keep sitting here being bumped by the dendrites, whatever they are, as he spins. Yeah, he wanted me here. So that's that, eh? Can I back up now? Yeah, I'm backing off now. Can I shoot him? 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. He doesn't seem to notice. Okay, I'll let him sit there and spin. Next detector. Boom. Object is searching for its home. Wavelengths. Oh, this is something I can shoot. Jettison storage silos. Yeah. Loot. We got some nitrogen. Yeah, add that to my stash. And the last anomaly detector. Dyson lens. No idea if this does anything. Oh, it takes damage. Oh, I aroused something. A big old freighter and put all of her weight into one pod because we could. Oh, well, you shouldn't have taught her that. Problem with that auto target is it's harder to get all the loot they drop because it steers you away from the loot as soon as they blow up. If you're chasing loot, you maybe don't want to use the auto target. So I was. Oh, where's that freighter now? Can I fire on it? Where'd it go? Oh, there's more hostile ships. I think I got the loot there. If you're close enough, you get it anyway, but I think you miss it sometimes when they steer you on to the next target. Whoopsie. So where's that barrel? I don't see the barrel. I got some nanites anyway. Is that all of them though? Let go of the auto as soon as they blow up. Drift in, get the barrels, and get the next one. Yeah, if you're quick you can do that. I tend to be mashing the buttons and I'm too slow to get off the button and it's turned away and it completely loses the explosion and everything. Oh, he was hiding behind that. So is this... There's a defense turret. Oh, there's the cargo pods, I think. Yeah. Unrefined pyrite grease I was talking about before. So dying yet? That's everything on this side. There's a few on the other side left. So we got another ship here? Yeah, we do. Oh, he's still got a gun there. There's another one. I think he repairs the guns as you wait and they come back online. Too bad they didn't repair the cargo pods to give you more loot. Okay, let's oh, so a nice set of loot. We got that there. That's all those anomaly detectors. I'm going to the space station now. Arrive in 30 seconds. There we go. Oh, some alarm that somebody else wants to play. I'm gonna take a break from shooting pirates and unload a little bit. I want to check, see if there's any cool mods for my freighter. I'm sort of restocking. Let's see. Let's start with him. New friend, welcome to Prosperous Gex System. Where'd it go? This one. Cyclotron module. Purchase, sell. Suspicious cyclotron module. Don't want. 64 nanite cluster, hardly worth it. Okay, so what's he got to sell? No S-class at all. Well, that's useless. Take your nav data anyway. Look at your tool for case. Class A, big ol' rifle. 24 slots. That's a nice one. Just upgrade it to Class S and be fine. There. So yeah, it's not much use without the there's the the glyphs, and I believe I'm in Eisentam. I should check that for people, I guess. Or in is Dora Ijung? I think that's 19. Some other stuff to sell. Freighters, exosuit. It's on the starship, isn't it? Oh, we got some glass. Don't need pugnium. Don't need pyrite grease. Keep the rest. Nutrient processor just taking up space. So two salvage glass. Just loot. Put that in the... I'll sell that to Starship Hygiene and Hydraulic. Okay. Back to... Just want to check some more stations. Looking for some S-Class modules. Here. Lots of stations. So the last 4 are pirate stations, so oh, what galaxy are we in? Yeah, looks like is Dora Ijung. Because it's nowhere to be seen on all these stations, and I know I've got a few. So after Kaba Flourishing, I'll go visit that. Any, I don't think there's anything on this table. Nothing on that table. Data and the Corvax. Commendable decision. Cyclotron hyperdrive. That's all is a hyperdrive. Let's see what hyperdrive I got. Oh, nice one. 102.42. So 26, 44, 19. We could replace the 19 with a 242. Is that better than the ones in tech? 46, 50, and 93. 293 light years. But no, it's an X class. It doesn't have any efficiency on it, just a range. But it's a good range. Okay, so we don't need the 219. We now have a hauler with a hyperdrive range of 2434.6. That's pretty good for a hauler, I think. It would be pitiful if it was an Explorer or an Exotic or something. So let's see here. This can go there. This can go there. Or, yeah. So got a warp. Got a slight improvement of my warp range anyway. Try another station. Space stations. I always take them from the bottom of the list. Or as far down as you. Yeah, I was using my hauler here for some just space for crafting and organizing the the crafting tree for the stasis device, which I still have most of it in vaults now, but I was using the hauler because it was a little more automatic. But I cleaned all that stuff out, and I'm rebuilding it as a ship here, since they gave us a few more holds to play with on the haulers. So many holds, I don't know what to do with them all. Purchase upgrades. Phase beam. I don't have a phase beam. I've got the photon cannon. Photon cannons. So we don't need that. I sometimes get confused between the phase beam and the photon cannon because they're too similar to the Star Trek weapons of the photon torpedo and the phasers of Star Trek are their main weapons, right? And they're rather similar. Just different enough to avoid getting copyright bombed, I'm sure. Phasers, yeah. And they got photon cannons in Star Trek too, or photon torpedoes in Star Trek, and they're photon cannons here. So they work similarly, but Yeah, Star Trek isn't of course, isn't the only science fiction this game borrows from. It borrows from every sort of science fictional source that you can imagine. Pulse engine module. Let's try one of them. Oh, some more. Photon cannon that I want. Infraknife hyperdrive that I want. Phase beam, we don't need phasers. So I got 3 here. Pulse engine. 2014 6. Oh, that looks boost 11 14 6 versus 11 11. Oh, it's better than this one. 14 6 versus 11 7. 15 6 is slightly better, but 11 7 I think I can replace with 14 boost and 6 maneuverability. Lose 1 maneuverability to gain 6 boost. Whatever that, 6%, yeah. So, to there, to there, to there, and check these here. 2013 12, 2015 11, 2015 11. A little bit better in that side. I keep my best stuff in the technology slots because they're safe from being broken by black holes and stuff. And the slightly lesser stuff I put in general because it might get broken on a black hole trip, and it won't hurt as bad. Photon cannon. 633. That's not as good as the ones I've got. Oh, same as that one. And then 833, 7 and 8. Should put, well, yeah. Special ship with everything in tech for black holes and center of a galaxy. Yeah, I don't worry about that. I got enough to repair stuff on all my ships, so I can just take whatever ship I want in general. So yeah, I didn't need this one. And this is another pretty good one, 227 versus 226, 244. Yeah, one more light year of range. Excuse me. It was pretty expensive for 1 light year, but oh well. So this goes the exosuit, that goes the freighter, this goes the exosuit, that goes the ship, that goes the ship. Well, I think that's about enough of those. I'll get back to them some other day, maybe. Let's look at some planets. Have I got all the planets here yet? Oh, I got 4 more to look at. Unknown moon of Iowu. Empty moon, ancient bones, copper, high sentinel activity, rusted metal cobalt. This will just be a dead moon, eh? I don't know if there'll be any animals at all if it's empty. I try to scan all the animals on as many planets as I can. Interesting plant things. Big green growths on the, or whatever they are. They're not scannable big green growths. Abandoned or uncharted? I don't think so. It's Gek at war, trading advanced. Galagwimp. It's an ordinary Gek system as far as I know, with trading and advanced economy. Got a little bit of conflict going on, so the planet is yeah, the planet was eerily calm. The Sentinels require orthodoxy, but they were not really riled up. Flora lacking, fauna deficient. Absolutely nothing to scan for fauna or flora, or minerals. Oh, there might be minerals and plants, but no animals. Oh well, that's might be a nice place to build a base or something if you didn't want anyone to ever bother you. Lots of privacy. Pirates wouldn't even come here. What do we got here? Another planet. Isotropic planet. Radiation, gamma root, uranium, and high sentinel activity. A little bit livelier planet than the last one, at least. Alright, land. And we got some minerals. Some of those hoop things. Buried donuts. And there's some life forms, red dots flying around. Looks like they are flyers, yeah. Phililoxus. So, what do we see from the top of the hill? I got some strawberries. Buried cache. Jettison pod. More strawberries. Minerals. only animals seem to be the birds. I'll check the discovery log here in a moment. Just gotta catch any obvious ones. Oh, just birds. 1 out of 6 fauna. So we should have some ground creatures and 1 underground. They're just not spawning yet. There's some red dots. Biological entity, a little quadruped. Deer-like. And that's the only one that's come out. Other than the flyers. I got some plants and rocks to scan, but not many animals. Wonder where they're hiding. Hope the bottom of the valleys aren't out of range. There's some red dots. What do we got here? Oh, snaky ground things. Elderly, gender indeterminate, behavior always foraging, diet gamma weed, 3.1 meters, many hidden toes. They hide their toes? There's another one here. Behind that hill. There's some little dinosaur lizards. What's this one? Can't even see him. Oh, a baby Diplo or what? Oh yeah, a little Diplo down here in the bottom of the valley. Bending his neck, he's got the big old headpiece on the little Diplo. Not much bigger than a cow. Hey, I just want to give you some creature pellets. Calm down. Oh, darn. I already tired out. Oh, still couldn't catch him. Oh no, I've run out of steam. There he goes. Hi, how you doing? You like these? You got some eggs? Yeah. I could ride them. Okay, pee break. Sure, see you, Lizzie. Mary? Go for a little ride on the Little Diplo. Oh, I got a technology module here. More food. More eggs. Another ride. Oh, it doesn't want to run now. That is this run. He doesn't run any faster than he walks. The settlers are back with another citizen dispute. So, any more creatures showing up? Oh, I can only scan forward from this guy. Can't look behind me. That's so weird. I don't know why. I guess I'd lose my balance if I twisted myself all the way around. So here, you turn around, look the other way. Scan, scan. Scan, scan, scan. Scan, scan. Okay, that's enough ride. You earned your creature pellets. You can go now. This way is a ship. Oh, it's way up there. Any more creatures? Seems to be all that I can see from here. One rare underground left is all. I don't know if I want to chase underground creatures today. Lots of times I do. I've got 2 bases. No, that's 2 different. I don't have a base in this system. I want to go to that one anyway. Okay, so where did I say my ship was? That's it there. Okay. I've been visiting, when I go to visit my settlement, I got another settlement dispute to settle. And when I go to visit my settlement for disputes or visitors, I like to use that space anomaly teleporter, because it has one feature that the others don't. It has that quick return, And I don't have to remember where I came from. I can just go back. So I know they implemented it, according to the patch notes, they implemented it in case you teleport to a base that traps you or something. It has no power for the doors or something, and you can't do anything. Well, you can just use that return to space anomaly quick button, and you're not trapped anymore. But I found that it's just handy to remember what I was doing when I have to go visit the settlement to settle some citizen argument or some silly thing. So I use it all the time now, but I don't know if that was its intended purpose. I wish I'd put that on all of the teleports, all the space station and on the freighter teleport, so I could return to my freighter easily. You always have to fly back to your freighter. You can't port to it any easy way, right? Have to burn fuel to get to it. So not free like the teleports. It's a short range teleport in a volcano. Oh yeah. Drop you in the volcano just as it's spouting off. No, this is not what I want to do right now. Somebody was looking for people to join them there. So yeah, I just wanted to citizen dispute has arisen. Use the space anomaly teleport. Go to Prime Arena, my settlement. Straight into lava, yeah. If you got a few heat shields or whatever, you could probably survive, but might get someone that's just starting a character or something to have some trouble. But yeah, with that quick teleport return, it's probably be even easier to escape if you use it right. And the teleport in the space anomaly is the most common way people explore other people's bases, of course. And I might wind up in a trap. I'm glad they fixed that. For the longest time, whenever I ported to this settlement, it would take about 3 minutes for me to be able to move full speed. It would be slow motion molasses for the longest time while it rendered the village. Yeah, explore bases for expedition supplies, yeah. Try and find a indica, not in, find an indica farm or something for some money or something else. Technology merchant dispute. Convergence cube. The claimed item is too fragile to use. Does have a documented history of clumsy misadventure. So he bought this convergence cube and broke it, and he's trying to get compensation. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. Not in my village. So, I'm up to 97 citizens. I'm trying to get 100 and see if that's enough to boost the settlement to Class S from Class A. Bigger refiners, yeah. You can't unlock them yet. Activated indium or curious deposits for nanites, yeah. I've got a nice little curious deposit farm. But yeah, I'll show you the, see it, if you get stuck in a trap or something, you just go quick menu, and right beside it is this one, return to space anomaly. So you just go there and you click and you escape whatever you're in. That's if you got here via the space anomaly. So, and you know, if you're just looking for loot or whatever, you don't have, you get to a base that doesn't have a teleporter. You don't have to get in your ship and fly up to the space again. You can just hit the button and you go back, find another base to search. It doesn't put you right by the teleporter. It puts you out here in front of the Nexus, but it's, you know, you can't have everything, I guess. You can wish for it and see if Ella Games grants your wish. They don't seem to listen to most people's whining. Keep at it. Hiya, Jeff. How you doing? You're watching via the PlayStation activities thing, because YouTube is not marking you as a visitor. Yeah, okay, I see, okay. Yeah, it seems like some few people find me that way. This is on YouTube as well. If you prefer to do it that way, it's up to you. Feel free. PS4, yeah. Yeah, this is a PS4 as well, and that's a Sony shortcut that I was talking to Mary about a few minutes ago. Oh, I wanted to show you my my curious deposit base. We'll go to the space station, I guess, for this. This is let's see, what galaxy am I in? Just make sure. Pretty sure oh, I'm in Euclid now. Okay. I thought I was in Isadora Jung the 19th. Isadora Jung? So doesn't matter if I just go to my curious deposit base. Yeah. I'm one of those prissy players that I don't like duping. I like to do it the hard way, the way it's intended to be in the game. Duping just takes the fun out of it, I feel. I know lots of, especially young people, they're impatient. They don't want to grind at things to get the prizes, but that's fine. Whatever way you want to play, I can do without it anyway. And you know, I've got most of the stuff I need. I've been playing so long. I wanted to show you my curious deposit base if I can find it now. I'll just limit it to my bases here. And I think a little bit farther. And Moldy Citizens Colony. Getting close. Castle. Okay, where'd that? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it is this one then. It is the Moldy Citizens. Because the balls give you moldy deposits that you refine into nanites, right? So the base itself is really just a shed, a shack almost, a shed that keeps the weather out. Main thing is it just stops the balls from rolling away. So there it is, sliding down the hill as I warp in, and there's the curious deposits, yeah, that give runaway mold as their product, and you shoot them and they start to roll. You shoot them with the mining beam at least. Lots of balls. Well, as you see here, I'm mainly just doing it all for fun because I've already got more nanites and more units and more quicksilver than I'll ever need or use. So that's the balls. You take them over here. I've got some refiners. you could dupe them or something if you're really into that. But so split them up into even size stacks. Split them once more. And put them in the refiners. 2,000 here. Take 4 minutes. 2,000 here. 2,000 here. Here. You gonna start a survival save? Yeah, well, that sounds like fun. I just play normal. I play this same save all the time. I never really played survival or permadeath. Well, I've tried permadeath a few times, and I find that I just die. I played enough permadeath that I made it to the center of the galaxy for that trophy, and I died shortly after that. Oh, it was like 8 hours or something, and I made it. I got the trophy, and you know, my motivation for playing it kind of dwindled out, and I wasn't paying attention, and I died again. So I play the normal save. It's got everything I need. How long do I play? How long have I played? I've been playing since I got the game, I think the first week it came out. I didn't pre-order. The pre-orders got a little bonus that I never got. But I've basically been playing since the beginning. I saw him trying to get a bite of me, so I figured I'd give him a chance. Not much of a chance, but... So, we got still 1:32 left on that first one. So yeah, see, I've got 626,000 nanites. I got 1.3 billion money units. Got 217,000 quicksilver. And that's just from playing pretty much every day. I do the daily quicksilver, I do the weekly quicksilver, I do frigate missions every day. I've been training up some frigates they're all S-class, but I think I might retire some and get some new ones. And oh yeah, and my settlement. I've got a settlement now with 97 people, trying to get it to 100 people, settlers in the settlement. I don't know what else I've done. I've got, you know, I got so many bases that I'm running. I have to delete a base every so often so I can build new ones. See the bases, there's the settlement, and just bases that coming out of my yin yang. Lots of bases. There, it's finishing. 400, should be 415 or plus or minus 1 on every one of these 8 refiners then. Which is pretty good when you run low on nanites and you want a few more. You can come visit anytime you want. I'll show you the glyphs. And this is in Euclid, I'm pretty sure. There's the glyphs. Moon, bird, sun, fish, diplo, spiral, 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 faces, the Y tree, sun, sun. Yeah, lots of farms that make profit. What sort of profit are you looking for? Like crafting, like stasis device, or just straight money like indium farms? I don't have really big ones because I don't like building really big bases. They just start glitching out on a PS4. Crafting, yeah, I can show you a few of those. The main thing about the crafting that in this game is that you can't do it all in one place, right? You need those gases. Well, you can sort of, but it's not the not efficient. But I've got the main farm for growing. Well, here's a mining kind of farm. Kemp Radon and Dioxide Incorporated. This is some of the supplies for crafting. Got it's probably my major source of radon for the main thing. It's like I say, it's not really big in terms of some of the activated indium farms I've seen that are huge, that produce stuff tons every second or whatever. What I've done is I've got 5 different things here. Produces dioxide, about a full stack in normal mode. This is all in normal mode, right? Oxygen, that's a sort of a standard thing. And cobalt is fairly standard. You can find it on most planets, actually. But that's 3 different items. We got copper, and that's common as well. But the main thing is the radon here. I've got lots of that. over a stack full, in fact, because I used so much of it in the crafting. So I take this radon and get my freighter in system. Radon. So I got sulfurine, radon, and nitrogen to produce thermic condensate, enriched carbon, and nitrogen salt. And then from those from the second three, I can produce hot ice, semiconductors, and organic catalyst. Right in the vaults. You can craft, right? So, and then I can replenish this. Another 20. I'm going to run out of this. I ran out of nitrogen salt. But then I can get a few more of these. Oops, ran out of those now. And I can get a few more of these. And I'm going to run out of that. But from that, I can make some more of the superconductors. They're made from enriched carbon and semiconductors, which are right beside it there. So click, click, click. And I can make these, I think. Just one. Make some of these. Portable reactor. I need some quantum processors, I think is what I keep in this square here. So when they're empty, you have to start a new stack by creating one in the regular holds, and then I can make a few more in the vault itself. There, I've got 10 of those. So from these three, I can go to another area I've got, and I can here's the iridesite and geodesite, which are the top level ingredients for your stasis device. And the stasis device uses two of the parts from that previous vault and the iridesite here. So let's make a stasis device, a couple of them. So that goes here, I believe. Then yeah, it uses quantum processor, cryogenic chamber, and iridesite. So I've got them. What, did I run out? Yeah, no, it should have it there. We'll try and make it here then. It won't let me make it in the main one. I could make two more here anyway. So that's what I would be building there normally. It didn't let me not this time for some reason. And here I would do the equivalent to the stasis device, the fusion igniters. They're the same value as the stasis device. 6 of them, worth a cool 93,600,000 units. That's standard price. It may be higher or lower. So I got some more radon here now. I can put in there that I just picked up, right? I had a little left over. And you see there's some gaps here now that I could fill in again. I need to get some more nitrogen though. So that would be another base. This is how I do the crafting anyway. It's taken me a while to organize it so I can do it all without looking up notes or anything. Probably nobody else can actually use this method. They probably want to use it. So here I have a activated indium and a nitrogen farm, just what I want. Is that what you were looking for crafting there, Jeff? It kind of depends on how you define farms. Like, I don't I don't really call that last base there a farm. It's more of a mine with the mining devices and the gas and mineral extractors. I had to find a base that had all those things within range of the base, you know, so it would all be within the area that I could build on. There's not many places like that where you can get 5 different products at one base. Might be able to even get more than 5 if you were really lucky, I guess. So here's another mining operation. 9,000 activated indium, and it produces 2,400 per hour. So if I take that, 3 hours and 43 minutes till it fills up again. And over here I've got the nitrogen, 9,000 nitrogen. We'll put that right in the freighter. And not, well, almost 10 hours, so it's like a day-to-day sort of, it fills up for me every day. I don't often, I don't come here all that often, really. Just to refill some of the stocks that I run low on. Yeah, so I want to sell this activated indium. 8,500,000 units. That's the main thing here, though, of course, is the nitrogen. I want to sell activated indium. Can sell 6 fusion igniters for 98 million credits, and I think I've got some stasis devices. Maybe not. I have to call in my freighter. Put the stasis devices in here. Yeah, I got 4 of them here. I can sell. And that's 59,600,000. Okay. Now I got some nitrogen, and still another radon. Nitrogen anyway goes there. And this radon should still fit in. Yeah, there it goes there. So I could refill these 3 squares now that I've got some of these gases back, and go through another wave of crafting, and hopefully it builds right up to the stasis devices and the okay, yeah, the fusion igniter and the stasis device, those are the 2 at the top of that crafting tree. That's the only purpose for the whole tree is to make stuff to sell. The stasis devices and fusion igniters, they don't have any other use in the game that I know of. They might be like something to pick up on a mission somewhere or something, but I don't think they are. They're mainly just for crafting to make money, with each one worth 15 million credits. These, you can get the recipes for them at the Space Anomaly. Is that what you mean? You know that, yeah, you, let's see, you need nanites to trade in for the recipes at the Space Anomaly. The guy on the, in between the Exocraft and the multi-tool guys on that side there, there's a station, and they've got this whole tree there, not laid out necessarily in order, but you can get all of the stuff there on that tree for this crafting tree. It's people will you know, especially the YouTubers will, oh, hiya Moose. Just explaining to Jeff my crafting system that I use. Some of the YouTubers will say there's quicker and easier ways of making money units than crafting, and they're probably right, but crafting is pretty interesting and fun to fiddle with all those parts. At least I think so. And when you get it all organized, there's I don't know if I can actually I don't think I can actually show you, but there's a JPEG that some people have made, like a screen capture that they've edited up, that shows that whole crafting tree for the stasis device and the stasis device and the fusion igniter. It shows the whole tree and lists the basic parts you need to gather, all on one page that you can refer to then. If you look probably on Reddit and a few places like that should have copies of that crafting tree that somebody really nice, who I don't know the name of, made that up, and I got a copy. I don't think I can actually show you here though. So that's my Indian farm. It's relatively small compared to a lot of people. They, you know, I more than a stack for me. One stack is you know, a full farm for me. So there's another 250 already. So it's doing okay, but it's not a real big farm. Hi Mary, you woke up again? So another farm I've got here is typo Toxic Bungalow is maybe my largest conventional farm. It's one of my earlier bases, really. The same with that those other two, but this base is a pretty old base for me. It's got a lot of cruft on it that I could probably recover a few parts. Woke up again. Did your kitty cat dig its claws in to wake you up, or you woke up on your own? You were expecting him to not let you sleep. Yeah, I hope you can. You might be able to try. Oh, I don't know. Moose, can you show him a link to your Discord? It was your kitty that woke you up then, eh? I'm not sure if you've got that chart in your Discord, you Moose. I could put it there maybe if you... I think I could get it there. Have to use a thumb drive or something to transfer it. Yeah, this is my oldest conventional farm. It's got the usual set of vaults. Discord, GG. Moose Gaming has that Discord channel there that has lots of helpful stuff in case you're looking for it there, Jeff. So yeah, it's a bunch of greenhouse domes that grow every conceivable crop. I got a room full of selenium, room full of cactus flesh. We got the daffodil gamma root. We got the white flower, the star bulbs. Here's some more cactus. Here's some pearls. Albumen pearl. More cactus. I don't know. I needed lots of cactus when I was setting this up. We got a room full of nip-nip. Only ever need one room full of those, I think. Some more selenium. Some, whatchamacallit, sac venom. Okay, I thought there was something else. Here's finally the frost crystal. Oh, this is what I thought they were, yeah. That's the Gravitino balls. You don't have to anger any sentinels to get Gravitino balls. You can grow them. And here's some mordite. And just in case you're in need of Fesium, more cactus, more selenium, finally some mushrooms we don't have room for. So move some stuff to the freighter. The reason I got to these last was this is a toxic planet, and you can grow the mushrooms outdoors. And so I had planted a bunch of them outdoors, and I didn't think I needed a greenhouse for them. But eventually I got around to putting a few in the greenhouse as well. Mainly because they're so much easier to harvest with that automated harvesting mechanism. Now, this used to take me back, but it has stopped working properly lately. So, yeah, it kind of worked, but it flashed me 3 times through that, I think. Here's the mushrooms I have outdoors. They're just along this walkway here, so they're easy to harvest too. But not as easy as the greenhouse domes. Most of these crops you can plant one or another of them on the planet that they grow on, and you don't need then to build greenhouses or planters for them. But if you want them in straight rows and stuff, the planters sure keep them in line better. Yeah, outdoors you wind up with crooked lines almost always. Some people can't stand these crooked lines.
Extreme toxicity detected. Extreme night toxicity detected.
Yeah, it's trying to poison me to death. So there's quite a few mushrooms here too. It's just a little bit of more of a nuisance to collect them.
Extreme night toxicity detected.
If the rocks and the native plants would stop growing back in, it'd be easier. But see here, we got a plant that grows back in and gets in the way.
Extreme night toxicity detected.
And one more. There it is. There. So those all go in my main crop cupboard here. Full, full, full. Not full. So, oh, I need to recharge those. Baxies had to go comment on Richard Huntington's recent video title. Wee just for Husby. Okay. Exosuit. 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 No, wrong side. So, so I think that's restocked as much as I could. What? He can't find it on his own? Cell, Sac Venom, Gravitino Ball, Albumin Pearls, Dock Site. I don't need to keep the copper for a moment. Cactus, fungi.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Mostly, I usually do all this farming stuff off the live stream because it seems boring to me because I've done it so many times, and I assume it'd be boring to most people, but maybe not if they're just learning the crafting and the crafting trees. They can pick up a little bit of ideas from all this. So that's clear, that's clear. This is in need of selling off. Sell freighter activated indium. Yeah, I normally would have my units maxed out at 4.2 billion, but last week or a week and a half ago there, they introduced those new holds at 300 million credits per hold, and I couldn't resist. I bought a whole bunch and used up all my money, and then I did a bunch of crafting to restock the money, and then I used it all up again. So I've only got 1.5 billion at the moment. So there's the freighter is cleared out. Starship is, I'm still figuring out what to put in these extra holds on this hauler. Yeah, it's too much space. I can't handle it. And those are the standard organization I got here. Just 8 squares at the moment free there, and 12 squares free there. But yeah, with these components, I try to keep them stocked up as much as I can. With these components, I can go in and build a base, or equip a ship or stuff like that without having too much trouble with it. I can just quickly do it when I want. It works out pretty good most of the time. And so yeah, this is getting a bit, I don't know what's all the glow here from. Is it stormy out here? It might be a bit. Yeah, the storm clears and the glow settles down. Or maybe because I went outside, I don't know. So that was my largest base. My largest farm actually is toxic bungalow. The name gives you no clue as to what it is. I've got some smaller farms, like the Three Wing Farm, with a more obvious name on it. He doesn't even follow you. He's not interested in what you're in our wonderful game. Poor fella, he doesn't know what he's missing. Or maybe he does know what he's missing. He wants no part of it. I guess there are people like that. I don't understand them. Yeah, plays Elite Dangerous, but him and the kids have really leaned into Destiny 2. Huh. I think I have Elite Dangerous. I think I tried to play it once for half an hour or something. I never got involved. I was still learning more, learning No Man's Sky at the time, and it seemed a lot more fun, so I stuck with that. So this is my three-wing farm. 1, 2, 3 wings, and then the entrance. And this is liquid explosive wing. So if I harvest here, I get fungi mold and cactus plant. Basically, I can make acid and unstable gel from the contents of that room that I just harvested, and probably make a couple of these liquid explosive from the contents of the one room. And so I have another room. The whole wing, in fact, is planted exactly the same way. And on the other side, see, it's 8 mushrooms. No, more than 8 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mushrooms. 2 cactus and a mordite. The mordite is significant too, and that's what you need to make a liquid explosive, or a couple of them even, especially if you've got the bonuses for harvesting, the extra percentage. What's that from on your multi-tool? There's a advanced mining optical drill. That's the one. Plus 50% resources mined. It works for those. Works for the greenhouses too. Okay, Jeff. Nice to have you drop by. Hope to see you again. Have a good sleep. So that was wing 1. Wing 2, living glass wing. From this room, I can make... Oh, I should have cleaned out the... I can make glass. I need at least 5 here, so 8. I make 8 glass. I need 5. And I need lubricant. Just need 1 of them. And I can make a living glass from the contents of that room. And so I have 5 rooms of that stuff here. I could make 5 living glass. And that's wing 2. Wing 3 is twice as large as the other 2 wings. It produces circuit boards, which are the most common thing to produce. So here, I was going to clean this backpack out. So that's the stuff that you get from the circuit board rooms. And you make a heat capacitor with frost crystal and selenium. And then you make a polyfiber from cactus flesh and star bulb. And combine them together to make circuit boards. Heat capacitor and polyfiber. And each room you could make like 1.5 with all the rooms combined. There's 10 rooms here of it, I think. Could probably make quite a few more than 10. It's set up so I can just run past the rooms and collect them when I hold down the button. I released it too soon for that last one, but can just make 14 of those. Oh, I used some from my vaults too. Put them in the freighter. And just make, I could make 15 of the, but I know only need 14. Put them in the freighter. And then circuit boards. 14 circuit boards, and they're worth almost 1 million credits apiece. So it adds up pretty quick. 4.5 per stack, 3.6 for that stack. And you can combine them further. They're still an ingredient, of course, for the stasis devices and fusion inducers. The reason the circuit board's wing is twice as large is circuit boards are used in both stasis device and fusion inducers, whereas these other wings produce stuff that's only used in one of the two. So you have 5 rooms each of those. I'm trying to balance it out. Now, have I filled this up yet? Got to clean some stuff out now, of course. Only place I had left to put the trade terminal in this base was on the roof of the stairwell. So just sell the circuit boards. Selenium, circuit boards, star bulb, fungi mold, cactus flesh, gamma root, frost crystal, liquid explosive, living glass. Now, oh, I got extra. That's all I've got extra, okay. And I've still got the fair bit of supplies here. Yeah, it's all full. Almost all full. Some of it's down a bit. So that was another farm, the three-wing farm. And here I have a two-wing farm. NMSA is Captain Steve's, one of Captain Steve's communities. I built it there just as a place to build it. Same sort of idea as the three-wing farm, except it's just two wings and not quite as big. What time I got? 10:05 my time. So yeah, it dumps me outside here. It's built on a colossal archive on one of the footpads. We got that's the teleporter takes me up to the archive business area. There's the base computer. Got a refiner out here for some reason, but the base is up those stairs, built out on legs. Was floating, but I put legs under it to pretend to hold it up. We got the vaults, we got the trade terminal, and we got two wings. 1, 2. Wing number 1, liquid explosives and circuit cards. One side is the liquid explosives. The other side of the wing is circuit cards, because you use all this stuff for stasis device or for fusion inducers. I don't know. The other side, living glass and circuit boards. Use that for the other part of the crafting tree. So the same idea as the three-wing farm. Each room has all the parts for at least one of those objects, and altogether you got the six main crops that you can grow. A landing pad and the farm. On the leg of the Colossal Archive. It's at the back, I guess, actually. The landing pads for the archive are on the other side. Up there, yeah, you start to see them. These things are just so huge. Run out of rocket juice just trying to show you. And you can't even see my base from here. It's over there. Shortcut, of course, takes you up to the promenade, if you call it that. I decorated it a little bit extra down the main walkway. Yeah. A golden blob. Turk. Just has to be there. I think there's a golden geck hiding somewhere too. I'm not sure. Moose, what are you streaming later? So No Man's Sky, or you, Saturday night you doing something else? Sunday morning. Moose can't answer right now. He has work to do. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah. I put this up on the one balcony on this Colossal Archive. Excuse me. Just a little meditation nook overlooking my farm. Another sort of farm I got is my dairy farm. Elden Ring tonight? So this is yet another base. It's my dairy farm. It's up on a peak of a mountain. The little flat top on the mountain, just like that mountain over there. We're standing on it, and it looks pretty quiet, doesn't it? I've got a few greenhouse domes. We got some animals I have to rescan. There's a few animals popping in here, but what really brings them out is these feeders, or feeder singular, that I got here. $32 bits of food. Make some more. Make them running. And you can see by the green dots, there are already quite a few of them here. And those green dots are like tame animals then, right? They might still have red dots associated with the green circle. White dots with the green circle is the tame ones. Green paw print, of course, is scanned, but there might be some. There's a red dot. Okay. Oh, he's 400 units away. He's still at the bottom of the cliff. But you make it for them, they will come. Still some green paw prints. That question mark is the ones that are incoming. They haven't got to the food yet. There's that red dot again. 438 away. I wonder if he'll pop up to feed, or if he's somehow feeding down there. I don't know. Wonder if I can scan him from the edge. he is. An ugly duckling. I thought he was more duckling-like than that. Oh well. And of course, I've got the harvester machine running right beside it, so we get eggs and leopard fruit and fungal mushrooms. Foraged mushrooms, I mean. Different mushrooms. And so it'll collect quite a few of them. Like I put 35 creature pellets in the feeder, and I've already got 26 leopard fruit, 3 eggs, and 6 so I'm already got more stuff than it cost me. It's much more efficient. Still 21 left, you see. So it's much more efficient if you've got a high enough concentration of animals. Much more efficient resource-wise than feeding the animals one by one. And then I can process the results here and sell the results here. Polychromatic zirconium. Is that? That seems new to me. I don't know. Elden Ring? Yeah, well, it's still pretty new. Only was released a couple weeks ago, wasn't it? It's hard? Yeah, it may not be designed for the arthritic finger crowd. Might be pretty frustrating. But we can watch Moose play. That doesn't hurt the fingers as much. New world? Started to hurt? I can't get at those till I remove this unidentified mineral that grows back through the floor. They have normal hands. Oh, yeah. Someone said that I need to put in some supports for this wing of the, those vaults are getting pretty heavy, so I put in a support. See the vaults, they look pretty heavy, don't they? I don't know though, with like everything being hollow, maybe that nothing is heavy. That's how they can all hover in space, because they're hollow. The landing pad doesn't seem to have any trouble. Ooh. Does that trigger your fear of heights? It triggers me a little bit to just look at stuff like this. Camera? Can't play 12 hours a day every day? That explains. Scott, is he in your guild or family? Oh, see it in daylight too. I used to have multiple landing pads stuck out here, but cut it back to just one. Got some sort of dragonfly. Play NMS with him. With Scott. Okay. What's his in-game name? I'd probably recognize that better. A cute little Hellcat. Come to get the free food. When the food runs out, he starts killing the other animals. Mace, Darklighter. Oh, Bixler. Yeah, okay. Bixler name I recognize. At least I think I got it. I think that's that guy. Scott Bixler? I don't know. So yeah, I got some more. One left. So we can watch them, how they react to running out of food. That was the food processor. So that guy's running away now. Is it because there's no food left? That guy looks like he's turned on his hungry icon. Geknep gang. Geknep gang, sorry. Only one E. Yeah, they all turn to question marks, looking for food. There is none. They all run away. They just evaporate. Those guys are wandering off. Can't find food anymore. One or two of them stick around just because it's their home territory or something. But they dissipate as fast as they appeared. Not surprising, I guess. But yeah, this guy is stuck on the machinery, and so he'll be there for a while. Interact. Oh, no, no. He's already harvested. And we got some more. But I don't want to put it in the machine. Oops. Oh, okay. I do want to put it in the machine. Another 17. But yeah, for the first 35, then I got 100 leopard fruit, 27 mushroom, 15 eggs, and 6 wild milk. Another 50 leopard fruit, another 28 leopard fruit. If you put a whole stack of 50 in there, you can get hundreds of harvest fruit, eggs and milk and all that stuff. And just for good measure, I got a few other farming things going on here. Some Fecium, some Mordite, Starbulb, more Fecium. Oh, it's all Fecium. Yeah. But some Starbulb planted outside here. I think the dome actually harvests the Starbulb that was planted before the dome was set down. And it overlapped that row of plants a little bit. And now the harvesting machine in the dome harvests those 4 or 5 plants that are covered by the dome. Yeah, I restocked the machine and they're all back. Sell some. I might want to save those eggs. Leopard fruit and mushrooms. Starbulb I don't need. Freighter. So. Freighter. No. Tall legs. these. Do I need any of these? I need the freighter. Yeah, I could use a few of them. Probably don't need the wild milk. A little bit doesn't hurt. So that's just excess. Yeah, and he plays sort of like me, 5 hours a day on average or something. $12 a day. I don't quite play 12 hours a day, but if you figure it out, I got 5,500 hours on this save. If you spread it over 6 years, it's like 3 or 4 hours a day on average. Probably means I did spend 12 hours some days. Now, where do I want to go next? I think I'll just teleport some more. My latest base is a new kind of farm, for me at least. I made a separate video about this, about how I built it. It's condensed carbon. You generally have to refine it from regular carbon down to the condensed carbon, but I got bored with refining. I figured I could just harvest it directly from this farm. You say, what? What sort of plant produces condensed carbon? Well, it's not a plant. It's a barrel. Produces condensed carbon. And it's enough for my needs anyways. Condensed carbon. And of course I can use my regular trick on it of harvesting the top half and the bottom half. You gotta look straight down to get the bottom half, and snuggle up real close to the barrel to get the bottom half. Get close and look down, and even after you've harvested the top half, the bottom half still has half the barrel contents still in there. I won't keep looking down for me though. I have to keep adjusting it. So here's some more barrels. So a regular harvest is just walk by them, but you're just getting the top half of the barrel this way. So now get the bottom half of the barrel. Yeah, you've been wasting your barrels if you don't clean them out. They sit there half full all the time. But you have to get up close and look down at the bottom of the barrel to see the bottom half. I think it's easier with the barrels inside. I put them outside here because I was lazy. But yeah, these are all condensed carbon barrels. I made a video on how normally these barrels produce a variety of substances, but I got it so all these barrels produce condensed carbon, which I was short of. So that's my other farm. Other farm. Well, yeah, the thing is too that they reset really easily. If you just get far enough away that they disappear, see those red bands? You don't have to go very far, and if I they're going. As soon as they disappear, if you look away from them, they'll disappear quicker. And then you go back. There might be one or two that are still there. I'm not sure. You go back, and they spawn back in. See, they're not there. There they are now. They spawn back in, and they're full again. So, as a farm, it's even more lucrative. You don't need a lot of barrels to get a lot of carbon. I've just got about 30 barrels here. But yeah, you see, harvest them twice. Harvest this one and get up close and harvest it again. Harvest this one, get up close and harvest it again. Harvest, harvest. And the color of the bands changes kind of randomly. I can't figure out exactly what it means other than whenever I harvest a barrel, it will turn red. Like there's a tip for you, yeah. I've been playing with these barrels for ages now. I've got a bunch of barrels on my freighter too, but they sort of serve a different purpose there. The trick is that when you move the barrel, if you were to pick it up with the I'll show you. To build a barrel, I need a antimatter, and maybe something else. They're on the furnishings screen of all things. Under decorative technology, the barrel fabricator uses one antimatter and 10 ionized cobalt. They have a variety of products when they're made normally. That one made a condensed carbon right off the bat for me. I'll leave it there because that's what I want, is more of them. I need another antimatter. So this one producing navigation data. And it will produce actually 2 of them for me, 2 navigation data. If it produces something that you don't want, don't need, you can just pick it up and move it. Let's see, R1, duplicate. I don't need, I want to, R2 is move. Yeah. Just move it somewhere else. And that also resets what, now it produces carbon. If I leave it there, it'll produce carbon. If it produces something you don't want, yeah, that's the thing, is I couldn't build this carbon farm on a freighter because whenever you move the barrels, they start producing something else off their table, right? But once you find a position for them that they produce the stuff you want, they'll always produce it. On a freighter, of course, when the freighter moves, the barrels are repositioned in space and they start producing something else every time you move the freighter. So long as you don't mind the loot table for barrels is producing stuff you need, or you got enough barrels that you just always have enough of everything, which is sort of the way my freighter is. I should show you my freighter anyway. Like you could move them all around on your freighter until they all produce condensed carbon, and then as soon as you move the freighter, they'd all be randomized again. So if we call in a capital ship, yeah, they produce, well, condensed carbon, they produce navigation data, they actually produce antimatter, which is one of the most expensive part of the stuff you need to make more barrels. So once you got a few barrels, they sort of produce the stuff you need to make more barrels, and it's easy to get a lot of barrels like this. Barrels. But they're randomized every time I move the ship. But they have that loot table, antimatter housing, nav data, warp cell. Warp cells are the worst. Antimatter housing. Unless you want warp cells. I don't know. There's the antimatter, see? Antimatter housing. Yeah, so the antimatter plus antimatter housing makes warp cells as well, but you can't sell warp cells. You can't turn them into cash. The only thing, if you don't want to use them for warping, if you got too many, the only way to get rid of them is delete them. So I call the warp cells the worst. Can't sell them, I have to delete them. Once you've got enough, and you got enough pretty soon when you have a set of barrels like this. See, there's a yellow band. It turned red when I looted it. It was a yellow glowy band, and it'll probably turn yellow again if I reset these barrels to produce again. But of course, every time I move this freighter, all these barrels get randomized. The thing is, I've got enough of them that it averages out over the barrels that I get pretty much the same stuff every time. You know, a bunch of nav data, a bunch of carbon, a bunch of antimatter, and some antimatter housings, and a few warp cells that I have to delete. So that's more than you ever wanted to know about fabrication barrels, I think. And to reset them on the freighter, I just go down these stairs here so that I'm in the landing strip area sort of thing. But I don't really have to go farther than through the two doors. And then I can go back and all the barrels will be reset. And the same as on the planet, I can loot them twice. That one and that one. See? I do it in third person. I don't know if you can do it the same in first person. Like getting up close and looking down might get weird in first person. In third person it works pretty easy. But usually I do all the regular loots. Then I'll go back and do the bottom half separately. Overrunning myself. You get lots of practice this way at walking slowly. I don't know, that might make your fingers sore after a while, but you can space them out more if you like. If it makes it easier for you to loot them. I just like them like this. It used to be, but they've sort of fixed them up a little bit. Used to be, I would start looting them at that end. By the time I got to this end, the other end would be reset already. But now I have to go all the way to the next zone and back again to get them to reset. It may be they'll nerf them someday so that they're not as much not as lucrative. I don't know if this is a glitch or not, or if they're designed to be this way. The the lid in the bottom half of the barrel may be some sort of mistake on their part. I'm not sure, or if they designed it that way. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, and you need that Atlas pass to loot them. You said you were running some barrels already, so you've got the Atlas pass for them. Here's that yellow one again. See, it reset to yellow again. Sometimes they reset to green, sometimes to yellow, and sometimes, most of the time, they just stay red all the time. But as soon as I loot it, it goes red. But yeah, that's that's all you get from them is nav data, a few warp cores. You've only got 2 warp cores there, a bunch of antimatter housing. So I could make a bunch more warp cells if I needed warp cells. Uh, I just have to delete them. I can't sell them. And you can sell the nav data or the carbon if you've got too much. I keep some in here as well. This is my crafting area for crafting the liquid explosive grenades and the circuit board. The green crates are something similar, but they're not quite as much fun. You can only loot them once. They reset the same way as the barrels, and they have a different loot table, of course. Microprocessor, ion battery, Gek, relics, Viking dagger, Viking effigy, Corvex casing, and Corvex convergence cube. I imagine there's another Gek item that they'll produce as well. But yeah, you get some microprocessors that way, and some of these purple back ones that you would have to go chasing all over to find them sometimes. But oh, and dihydrogen jelly. Yeah, that's what have I got here? Sell a few nav data. Corvex, Keen, antimatter, emitter housing. Corvex casing. Keen, got. So what have I got left? Nav data. So save 35. $34. And put it where it belongs. Can get rid of those. So sounded like solar panels opening. What was that? New citizen request. Let's go see my village. Oh, and it's 11 o'clock here. I gotta take a break. And I might see you in an hour or so when Moose starts streaming. Yeah, well, don't worry if you fall asleep. We'll content ourselves with seeing you the next time you're awake for it. Citizen request, the desk is up. View. What does he want? An expedition. Looking at ancient relics and feel a nearby monolith. Yeah, there's a nearby monolith, alright. You go take my you go to the edge of my village, my settlement, and there's a cliff looking down here. And there's a monolith. So they I think they figure they got away with something on me there. All that money for the expedition to the monolith. All right, I beat them to it. They will tolerate a request. I need a Gek relic, do I? What? I thought I... Yeah, there's my pill alarm going. So... let's see. Gek. Gek relic here. Locate a portal. Nothing found. Well, I've got a beacon marking already, I think. Portal over there. Oh, is that my expedition? Just took off? They're going to a different monolith. Uh-huh. It sure is slow to spawn in sometimes. There's the divination entity Arpinsky. And there's the details. There's the deaths. And I got 97 citizens. I hope that when I get to 100 citizens, it'll give me an S-class settlement. It's still A-class. I don't know what it takes to make it S-class. But I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for dropping by, Moose and Mary. And anybody else might be lurking. Have a good night. Good luck and have fun. I should save before I quit, right? Okay.